Under the previous order, the leadership time is reserved. Under the previous order, there will be a period for the transaction leader or his designee, and the next 45 minutes under the control of
Expressions of support for this nomination have come from both sides of the aisle and both sides of Capitol Hill. Mr. President, this nominee is ready to go to work, and he is needed. I urge the Senate to confirm him as soon as possible. I personally, and I speak, I think, for the members of the Intelligence Committee, look forward to working with Porter Goss as the next and possibly last DCI.
Senator from Kansas.
Thank you. Thank you.
Representative Goss's unwillingness to be forthright in his answers on this matter were troubling to me and a number of my colleagues on the committee. His dismissive answers to tough, but as I said repeatedly, I thought fair questions lacked candor. I was left with doubt that as Director of Central Intelligence, he would have a forceful and independent voice on intelligence assessments that do not necessarily support a political agenda, if there is one, of the current president. There are other instances where Representative Goss, as chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, played the partisan blame game. It is against the law for the director of the CIA to be involved in such.
I don't know of another individual that has had the experience of Porter Goss better qualified to take on the task of implementing such new laws as the Congress and the President may enact. So I urge my colleagues to give this very fine, outstanding American who once again was thinking about a quieter form of life to move into this job and give him that opportunity.
The yeas and nays have been ordered, and the clerk will call the roll.
Mr. Akaka, Mr. Alexander, Mr. Allard, Mr. Dorgan, aye. Mr. Graham of Florida. Mr. Graham of Florida, aye. Mr. Reed of Rhode Island. Mr. Reed of Rhode Island, no.
Are there any senators in the chamber who have not yet voted or who wish to change their vote? With that, on this vote, the yeas are 77, the nays are 17, and the nomination is confirmed. Senator from Utah.
Madam President, I ask unanimously to be the Director of Central Intelligence.
Rest assured, however, that I do understand completely the difference in obligations the position of DCI carries with it, and at times, perhaps, I've engaged in debate with a little too much vigor or enthusiasm. I've tried, however, to the best of my ability, to engage my colleagues on both sides of the aisle. My role as husband and father.
I want to make a point of clarification to answer a question.
It's NSA.